of the later songs we sort of introduced for the EP. It was written kind of just on the cusp of lockdown coming in, or like I started writing it then, which meant that we never actually kind of practiced it at the start, so we kind of had to write it all separate, which is the first time we've ever done that. It's something we're not really used to at all. We usually just get together and we jam a song out and just like perfect it, and this one we were doing separate, so it was a really weird process. But we're really happy with how it turned out. The interlude is actually what we had first. Hope had written that little quiet riff that's in it at the very like ages and ages ago, and we couldn't fit anything around it. And then I was just messing with the riffs like the rest of the song. I thought, let's just make like a really simple, like the music in that song isn't particularly complicated. It's kind of more just, I built this really like simple melodic song around the little interlude. This really nice, just clean interlude that Hope had written years ago. And then I just was like, let's just go from that and give it the biggest dynamic shift we can and just really like thrash it out from then on. And that's kind of where that song came from.
It's good seeing how there's only so much we can do on demos, and there's so much layers we can put in and extra bits and bobs like synths and strings and other layers. I'm playing a lot of piano on this, so I'm kind of grateful that that's where I started playing music, because it's come in handy now. But I didn't expect it to be playing it as much as I am. But it's interesting to see even on heavy emo tracks that stuff like this still gets used, and people are still like, it's good to be, it comes in handy to be classically trained on. And you have to think on like so theoretically, and really you have to think about things properly, and working with Neil is really helpful and has made me think about it a lot more than I usually would do. But playing piano is actually kind of the most fun part.
Do you prefer playing the piano over playing the bass on the tracks? Have you preferred recording the piano over playing the bass?
I preferred recording the piano actually, because you just got to think about it more. Obviously you can play more than one note on a bass, but I wouldn't usually do that. But on the piano, you just, everything has to be there, and it's an interesting sounding one. It's definitely a spooky piano, which is the sound we're going for. But it's been interesting. It's really interesting.